Hi, I'm Krista. I'm a Gallup Certified Strengths Coach in Cincinnati, and we've been talking about the strengths themes individually. And today we're talking about the theme of belief. Now, people with strong belief talents have deeply held ideals and values, and they have enduring principles that they live by. They're often very family oriented, spiritual, they value high responsibility, they have high ethics for themselves and for others. They're kind of like the gatekeepers for what's right and wrong. Now, belief is in the executing domain, which means it's oriented around action. They must have a way to act on their beliefs, which is why many are also religious. Now, religion in itself is a practice or an action, and so their thoughts might be just thinking about belief or a faith only takes you so far. You must try it out and put your faith into action in order to really experience it. That's when you know that it's real. Now, these people, their core values really undergird all their other strengths and define who they are as individuals and also how they behave in relationships. They're very principled people. You will likely not get them to lie or steal or cheat. Now, it doesn't mean that every single belief that they have is always correct. What this means is that what they do believe, they live by, and they live by it strongly, which is often the reason why we might find them sometimes uniquely stubborn. And when we run into some conflict with someone high in belief, it might be because what the conflict is centered around might be pushing back against one of their core values, and you will not likely get them to budge very easily on that. Now, you might think, well, can they change? Sure, we can change our beliefs, but depending on their other strengths, they can strategically think about their values and subtly change those, but they do have some core values that are deeply ingrained, and those are going to be much harder for them to change. Now, logically, we know every person has a belief system, but the difference between someone with a set of beliefs versus someone that has belief as a strength is that many of us don't feel like we have to act on our beliefs in order to have them. They can be kind of more conceptual in nature, but for someone with belief, living and behaving in line with their values is not a choice for them. They'll always be looking for environments or circumstances that would require an action from their belief system. And that gives them a lot of satisfaction. It gives them a lot of joy, and they'll feel really fulfilled in doing that. Every single day, they must get up and act on what is important to them. Now, just like an achiever might get up every single day and must make the day count, belief feels like their day counts if they're living out their core values. And their core values are actionable items. So it might look like, for them, I must have integrity. I must be kind. I must be family oriented. I must be responsible. Now, often people with belief are inclined to share their values and their beliefs with others, and then maybe ask others about their own set of values and beliefs. And sometimes it might seem like you're challenging someone else if you are in this situation. So if you have belief as a strength, it might be good to state your intention for asking your sensitive question up front, and then always give the person a way out in case they are uncomfortable answering the question. You know, belief can be powerful. It is a powerful motivator. It's a powerful influencer and a source of inspiration for other people. And you can inspire hope in others by reminding them of what is so important about the work that they're doing and the impact they're making in their family and in their communities. I kind of visualize those with strong belief talents as the backbone of a good and safe society, and maybe even those who work hard to hold families together. Now, remember, our beliefs are not identical. Every single person's beliefs are different because all of our talents and strengths blend and mold with one another, and we have a top 10 to 12 that are very strong in each person, which is why every single person's assessment reads differently. So, for instance, if you have a belief talent, but you're also high in a lot of strategic thinking strengths, you might think a lot more about your beliefs. If you are an influencer and you have belief as a talent, you might be very proactive in trying to influence those around you to live out their own core values, or maybe even adopt your own. Or maybe you are high in executing talents. You're going to be even more apt to act on your set of beliefs because, again, executing talents love to put things into action. So, if you are at all interested in knowing what your own strengths are, I would love to sit down with you and talk with you about that. It is one of my favorite things to do. I find each individual completely 100% fascinating and just remarkable. And I have never read two reports that are the same. So reach out to me if you're interested. And based on what you've learned today, I hope you go and connect well. Have a great day.